Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to Zen-Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a reading for you, Capricorn, for the first half of March 2024. Capricorn, I have missed you. I've been off, or really, I tried to do readings, but I couldn't. I had some kind of flu or virus going on, but I'm feeling much better and I have missed you guys. So if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Thank you for doing that. If you haven't subscribed already, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified of my next reading. This is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Capricorn, anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on a Capricorn. Everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, Capricorn, my email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email and we can talk about that. All right, Capricorn, what is going on? Spirit, can we get a moon oracle card for the sign of Capricorn? What is going on with Capricorn? How are you guys doing? Oh, look at all these. Jeez. Nothing is yet set in stone. Be bold and make the first move. Surrender to the divine. Step out of your comfort zone, and you are good enough. Wow, wow, wow. What is Spirit asking you to do, Capricorn? It feels really big. It feels like a big responsibility or just some kind of big endeavor that you may feel like you're in over your head. It's like, I can't do this. But Spirit is here to tell you with the full moon in Virgo, which we just had recently. When was that? February 24th. To tell you that you are good enough. You're good enough. You got this. But it makes you feel uncomfortable. Let's see what this is all about. What is this all about? On the bottom of the deck, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Oh God, Capricorn, look at this. The full moon in Capricorn. You're so grounded. You're so solid. You're so secure in who you are that you really do got this. You really do. You have this. All right, animal spirit guide for up in the ether for the sign of Capricorn. Spirit, what's going on with Capricorn? The butterfly transformation. Wow, wow. As you've been in this cocoon, you've been in this chrysalis phase here, trying to maneuver into the future here, or manage the future here, or bring something in, manifestation for sure. But you've gone through a transformation. You're in the in between right now, Capricorn. Everything feels very unsteady, and that is one emotion that you do not like, is unsteadiness. You're very earthy, very connected to Mother Earth Gaia. So when she's feeling unsteady, you're feeling very unsteady, and that makes you feel very uncomfortable. Look what a hard worker you are with the otter on the bottom of the deck. Firefly, look at you, the seeker of light, moving into the light now after a little bit of a dark period here, lurking, just really observing. You stepped into the observer. And now you're moving into some kind of action, or Spirit is asking you to take some kind of chance here. It has to do with your heart, some kind of resistance in your heart, you letting go of that and taking some kind of chance again. What kind of Zen-Tarot card is up in the ether for the sign of Capricorn? The miser. Wow, you've been holding on, you've been saving, you've been really preparing here. You're preparing for a better tomorrow, really sacrificing your today for a better tomorrow. And then it just got too unsteady. It was just like the world was rocking and you had to find your balance within some chaos here, within some unsteadiness here, to regain your balance, to regain your security that all is well. I don't have to hold on to it. I don't have to have this white knuckle grip on the outcome here in order to have it come in. In fact, you're restricting it here. I just heard somebody on YouTube, a channeler, insistence is resistance. So as soon as we start insisting that our future has to be like this or look like this, or our soulmate has to look like this, we put all this resistance in front of us, and Spirit has to have you work through that resistance in order to bring you what is best for you. Every single thing that is happening to us is happening for the benefit of us. So you're coming into this understanding with the existence card on the bottom of the deck. Real understanding that it's all for the benefit of us. So why do I have this white knuckle grip? Why am I trying to control my future so diligently here? I just cannot ease up on myself here. I'm putting so many responsibilities and restrictions on myself. When your soul, your higher self, is evolving, it's moving out, it's seeking the light now, and that's just that in between. That's where you're at. What are you thinking about right now? What is on your mind, Capricorn? What is on your mind? Judgment. Wow, look at this. You've heard the call. You've heard the call and you're letting go of so much resistance. Really, really, this last full moon in Virgo cleaned house for you. You just did not have time for these relationships that didn't seem to bring value. They just seem to want to keep you in the dark or want to keep you under that water here. It's almost like they got this sense of empowerment. The more you needed, the more you were in crisis, the more power they felt. So yeah, somebody just really pushing you to have your own power, to really get rid of your own resistance here. Judgment number 20. Wow, the lesson has come in, and there's that butterfly again. This is all about the transformation of you. God, this is beautiful, beautiful transformation. What led up to this transformation in the mind space for Capricorn? The Queen of Wands. Wow, talk about taking your power back and knowing how worthy you are. There was just a minute there where you felt very insecure. You felt unsteady here of the power that is yours. You were looking to control it rather than empower yourself to bring these things in. So confidence stepped in. I think that was because you cleaned house. You got everything spiffy and shiny and new again. And it just opened the doors for all of this new, beautiful, fiery, passionate energy to come into your life. Yeah, it's beautiful. What's the resistance in the mind space for Capricorn? The Page of Cups, declaring yourself, and the Seven of Pentacles. You've been so focused here. You've been hyper focused on the future, hyper focused on tomorrow. If I can do this today, if I can change this today, then tomorrow will be brighter and brilliant. It was beautiful. It was a great distraction. You used a lot of things as distraction through some of those very, very hard times. It's like when we're in our darkest moment and all of a sudden this vision of how much better it could be, or you're just swept away into this other place, this other dimension. That's what you've been doing. You've been using distraction to really build your self-confidence, really understand how powerful and worthy you are. God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. You're just having a hard time speaking it out loud. Look at this with the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, the card of betrayal, the card of rejection, abandonment, feeling all alone here. Wow. It didn't matter how many people were around. There were moments in the past here where you just felt so alone, really alone, because you had so much to control. You had so much to handle. Spirit, what is your advice in this new cycle for Capricorn? What is your advice? What is your advice in the mind space? The Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. Take the time to breathe it out. Take the time to breathe it out. Not only can things change, they absolutely will. You have to be brave through this in-between time. This is the time where you can get caught up, back up into the drama here, caught up back into the worry here. And Spirit is saying, why would you want to repeat that? Let it go. Let it go. We have so much bigger and better for you ahead here, but it starts with you relaxing. It starts with you letting go of the need to control the uncontrollable here. Sometimes miracles happen and we can't predict those. We can't see those coming because it's all about the way we're thinking about it. It's all about the way we are perceiving it. What is life other than our perception of it? So yeah, Capricorn moving into a very, very solid state here, but it's much, much more solid than it was before this big shake up, before the big shake, rattle, and roll came into your life and just really shook the tree here, shook your tree of life here. Now you know what stays, you know what you're worthy of, you know who deserves to be around you, and you know where to spend your time. It's not all about the distraction now. Now you're really diving into it. The Hermit, look at this, to you taking care of you falling in love with you understanding that that's what it all comes down to. Again, Virgo energy, your fellow earth sign really, really stepping up to support you, to understand you, to assist you in this self-exploration here that's happening. Oh my God, Capricorn, you are coming into a beautiful, beautiful, peaceful phase of your life without the need to control it. What's in your heart space? What are you feeling right now? Oh my God. Death and rebirth, Capricorn. This is brand new. Some kind of door has opted open for you, an opportunity, something you're just finding out about now. It's just like, Can I do this? Do I want to do this? You're just kind of testing the waters with your mind space here, really putting yourself there, not all the riches that are around you. Look at all the money that's around you, but you're putting yourself there emotionally. How will I feel when my riches come in? How will I feel when the bank account is fat and I don't have to look at it anymore? I don't have to manage it anymore. Oh, it feels good. This is beautiful. Beautiful death and rebirth for you, Capricorn. What led up to that? Oh, my Lord, my Lord. Look at this, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Wow, this is so interesting because in the mind space now, how you feel about yourself now, you're getting this real confidence. You're wherever you go, there you are. So you're being the person you want to be tomorrow in the today moment. But in your heart space, you're in the planning mode. You're in the planning stages here, and you understand exactly where this is going to lead you to your abundance, to your happiness here. Wow, wow, wow. Really taking the lead when it comes to inspired action here. I mean, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands is all about inspired action and bringing it all together, bringing in that balance so nothing's out of whack anymore. What's the resistance in the heart space for Capricorn? What is the resistance for Capricorn? Resistance. The Knight of Wands, and it came out in reverse there, or at least in the challenge position. Did something else pop out here? No. So it's been a challenge to go off on your own. You've had these restrictions, maybe in the workplace, maybe you had a job and you were looking for a career. There was just such a big difference. When we love what we do, where it's not work at all, you're just really diving right into what you love doing here. So absolutely beautiful. You're really following your heart when it comes to making your money and what brings you fire and passion and exhilaration rather than exhaustion just because you're working so hard. It's not like you were working more productively. You were just doing what you had to do, the bare minimum, because you always had this dream going on in the background. You always had this desire to make your own hours and be your own boss and follow your own dreams and your own passions here. So you are getting the inclination to do exactly that. Future heart space. Ooh, look at this. The publishing card steps up with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Don't get up in your own head about the worry of this or how is that going to happen. It's almost like as soon as you imagine that book being picked up, let's say you get a publisher and eureka, it's happened, your mind goes back to what could happen now though. How do I have to manage this now? Is this going to be too much for me? Am I in over my head now? Feeling not ready, feeling unprepared here. Spirit is saying you're going to do that the rest of your life until you let that go and really start going more with the flow of the way you think about it and the way you feel about it, Capricorn. It's really a shift happening. It's like shifting sands. For a while you were so unbalanced and it was just like this side was dropping, you had to leap up to this side, and then it was just these shifting sands that you had to choose a side. It's just like, I choose happiness, I choose love, and you really made this very solid choice. I'm going to go for my dreams, I'm going to go for my passions here, and I'm going to get out of the worry of it. I'm going to get out of the planning of it down to the detail, getting lost in my own details here with the Seven of Pentacles in your mind space, getting lost in your own point, forgetting about the destination because you were so caught up in the journey and those shifting sands. It was very difficult to find your balance there. Let's see what's in the foundation of this for Capricorn. Spirit, what is this all about for Capricorn? I can't believe the major arcana. Justice, Libra energy coming into the mix. Maybe some kind of legal battle is coming to the end, or some kind of real fight for what's yours here is coming to an end now. So now here comes that balance. Here comes the scales of justice to really give you that Libra energy, that this is the law. This is karmic law. And who am I to try to rewrite that law here? So you're stepping back out of the outcome, detaching from the outcome here, and really understanding it's about the way I feel. This is so beautiful, so beautiful. It's an absolute shift. You've shifted, gone through some shifting sands here, and you've jumped up into some kind of solid foundation, some kind of law. Wow. This is beautiful. Like you're going to get the law degree now, or you're going to that next higher place for you, whatever that dream was, whatever that elevation was. Wow. And you're like, I'm not going to put restrictions in my way anymore. I'm not going to say I can't, because I'm just going to remove that. I'm going to understand that no is a complete sentence. And I'm gonna achieve this. You are, oh God, this is a huge, huge victory for you, Capricorn. What else in the foundation for Capricorn? What else? This must have popped out. I knew I saw one earlier, the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. So this is about your career, about your planning for your future here, planning for your retirement here, and how to continuously support yourself to thrive in difficult situations here, as you've had to do. You had to thrive in those shifting sands here. Recognition, there is some kind of contract, some kind of legal contract coming in that gets you off the fence, that gets you out of the fear of it. It's enough. It's enough for you. It's just so exhilarating. Really being honored by spirit by following this dream here, Capricorn. So wow, wow, wow. You have so much spiritual help. You've opened the door to spiritual help now. Put down some of the pragmatic things, the practical things. You're just really taking more leaps of faith here, really trusting the universe here. And yeah, this gets you off the fence, some kind of legal contract coming in, and it is beautifully, beautifully healing for you. It's just so refreshing that you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about this and plan it down to the very, very last detail here. Oh, this is beautiful. Spirit, what's your advice in the foundation for Capricorn? What's your advice for Capricorn? What is your advice? Reciprocity and Ace of Cups. Look at this, the heart's fulfillment. Now you did it. You did a thing. You put your book out there. You put yourself out there. It was really a matter of changing the way you felt about yourself and your worthiness of this, and your own just kind of records here. You just change. You change the script here. Wow. Wow, wow. And reciprocity is yours. It's enough. It's enough. You have enough. What is abundance other than we have the exact thing we need in the moment we need it? I mean, that is true abundance, right? So not always what we want, but what we need here. Sometimes it's what we want, but it is always what we need. There was, as I was saying earlier, that every single experience that happens to us is for the benefit of us. So if it's for the benefit of us, good or bad or ugly or beautiful, it's for the benefit of us. What do you care of how that turns out then? Why do you have to manage that so much? I'm a Capricorn moon. I know exactly what this is talking about, because in my mind, I have these goals, I have these dreams of where I will be. And then when that doesn't happen exactly how I had dreamed of it, I set myself up for disappointment, and I'm missing the bigger picture. I'm missing spirit bringing in the real miracles. Life is what happens to us while we're busy planning for it. And it's time for us to ease off of the planning and let life happen here. Let ourselves be happy here. Eight of Cups, walking away. Look at this beautiful energy, walking away from the things that do not serve you. Is there passion there still? Is there memories there, nostalgia there? Absolutely, but there's a brighter day ahead. There's a sunrise on the horizon here, Capricorn, and it's time to move toward that sunrise. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You've come out of the choppy waters. You've absolutely exited the choppy water boat. You're standing on solid ground, and you are moving forward with your confidence now. Beautiful, beautiful. Tell me about judgment. Tell me about judgment and the Queen of Wands in the mind space. What is that all about? Reciprocity, it's time, Capricorn, it's time to let yourself receive here. Look at this with the Six of Wands. Oh my God. The Eight of Swords and the Devil, but you've got the Six of Wands twice here. That's stepping into the limelight, stepping into your power, knowing exactly who you are, knowing yourself so well that it doesn't matter what anyone thinks of you or says about you, because you know you. And so you don't have to fight for your limitations anymore. You don't have to defend yourself any longer. You're really, really stepping into the limelight. There's a contract coming to you. It really uplifts you and propels you to exactly where you want it to be. But you have to let the fears go with the Devil and the Eight of Swords. We've got the Eight of Swords twice here. The getting in our own way, the stopping ourselves because of that devil on our shoulder telling us we're not good enough, or we're not worthy, or money is the root of all evil. Maybe there was some kind of drill in your mind about money being evil, and your understanding that is greed. It's greed that is the root of all evil. Oh God, Capricorn, you're very, very charitable. You're very giving of yourself here. So it's time to receive. You've got to allow yourself to receive. Really open up the heart chakra space whenever you can, and let the goodness, let the abundance really wash over you. And it's just gonna fizzle that fear right out the door, right out the back door where it came from here. It's time to remove that fear. Absolutely remove that fear of failure or fear of success here. You've just got to remove it and see what happens. Why not? Make it a game. Make it a game. Just see what happens here. There's a contract coming in, and I've got to see what this is all about. It really uplifts your heart and does kind of remove some of those swords that you have in your mind about why this can't happen. So what is that all about? The Seven of Cups, there's judgment again. What is that contract all about? Four of Cups gets you out of the waiting room. It gets you out of the waiting room. You're really nervous to jump into this. You're really leery because a lot of contracts with that Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck earlier have been broken. A lot of broken promises. A lot of people saying, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get you here, or I'm going to get you there. Broken promises here. They were trying to get by the best they could as well. Everybody is doing the best they can in their mind. There's all sorts of reasons why people do the things that they do, Capricorn. But this came down to you. This came down to you and trusting yourself and knowing how worthy you are. And why should I give someone else a profit of my artistic ability here, of my creativeness here? So you're just coming into this understanding that you are worthy. You don't have to pay someone to be seen here, or you don't have to go down the wrong path here to get to the finish line. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to suffer to step into the light here. You're just stepping into the light. Wow, wow, wow. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. But definitely a contract. You're thinking about it. You're telling them, can I think about this? It brings you peace and it brings you nerves here. It's just a bittersweet moment for you. And I'm not quite sure why. Why is Capricorn just so bittersweet over this contract? Knight of Pentacles, maybe it feels like it's not enough. See, here it is. It feels like it's not enough, or at least it's not what you had planned for. Let's say you had planned for this $1 million book deal because you had been working on this manuscript or this novel for years and years, and you put all your blood, sweat, and tears into it. A contract comes in for $50,000 and you're just kind of bummed. You're just kind of disappointed. It wasn't as big as you had planned for it. Life is what happens while we're busy planning for it. So really, really ease up on that. What are the other benefits of this publisher? What are the other perks of this? Will they market me? Will they help me to get my name out there? There's so much more to it than the first dollar amount that is offered here. There's so much more to consider here, and you are very, very much considering it. You're very smart. You're very practical. So you're not going to miss out. You're not going to have FOMO on this one. You're going to know absolutely if this is the right deal for you. And maybe you shorten the contract terms, or you handle this, you do this in a way that works for everybody, that nobody's upset about this. This is beautiful. It is a karmic law that you're entering into. This was meant to be. This was destined to happen, Capricorn. So I want to see what that's about. The Eight of Pentacles came out in reverse. Look at that. The workplace, the 9 to 5 is just not working for you. It served its purpose in the time that you did it, and you honor that. You have grace for that. So it's beautiful, but it is time to really show the world who you really are. It's time to step up onto your own soapbox here, step up onto your platform here, and really take that 15 minutes of fame. They say we all get 15 minutes of it. Well, your clock starts now, Capricorn. Accept this, move into it. Don't fear it. Don't worry about it leaving you. Don't worry about it falling through. And really, really put your terms into that contract, and it's going to be, of course, for the benefit of you. Wow, wow, wow. Six of Wands. Look at the stardom. Look at the stardom. I want to see what that's about. The Five of Cups, really letting go of the disappointments, letting go of the things that didn't work out. You're just really understanding, I would not be here if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for that job, if it wasn't for that graveyard shift where you were really, really just doing what you had to do. You felt like this is what I have to do. And then that just got too wearing, it got too restricting, it got too, made you feel too powerless with the devil energy up here. So you're letting it go. You're letting it go. I don't have to do anything. But thrive and be happy and shift and transform and understand that there's a bigger picture here. And it just really loosens the reins on that control. It just really releases the need to control it. All right, Ace of Cups is heart fulfillment and the reciprocity coming to you. Is there anything more about that reciprocity? Three of Cups. Look at this. You have so much beautiful support. The Hermit came in again, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, look at this, Capricorn. Eureka, you did it. You did it. This is leading you to the bigger picture. This is leading you to the huge payout. The huge payout, much, much bigger than you dreamt up. Much more bigger than you imagined. It's so beautiful. You have a truly beautiful, beautiful support team around you. People who really have your back. Won't let anything happen to you, won't let you fall. You just have this beautiful, beautiful kind of groupie section here, Capricorn, that really honors you and understands what you're going for here. The Hermit, again, it is time to go quiet. It's time to go within and take those deep breaths. Understand that this is all for a purpose, and you're not going to insist on anything. Insistence is resistance here. So let the money come in, let the riches come in, let the abundance come in. And it's just beyond this fear, of once you make it, it's all going to be taken away from you, or you're never going to make it, or there's just some kind of fear here that is restricting this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful outcome, this happily ever after for you. And yeah, it's just beyond that. It's just beyond that fear. So good for you. Good for you. You did it. You did it. You made it through those shaky grounds. You made it through those shifting sands, which was not easy to do. Good for you, Capricorn. And the crowd grows wild. I mean, you're just really, really celebrated. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I loved this reading, Capricorn. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. You are moving into fame here. You are moving into fortune here. It's not going to be how you had planned it exactly. So really let go of the reins of that and enjoy this. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, Capricorn, I hope you have a fantastical first half of the month of March, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.